All right, guys, what's up? I'm probably on my way to Houston right now. So today, this is what you're going to get done. It's in your modules, warm-up January 7th, and then after that, you'll finish the homework. So the warm-ups are pretty easy. If I zoom in on the warm-ups, it's kind of like just like yesterday. Number one, if you know that x equals 7, let's get a color. If you know that x equals 7, then I can just, in my head, I can plug in 7 there and say, okay, 4 times 7 is 28, minus 2 is 26, so y must be 26. If you can do it in your head, then just copy down the information, and you can just write y equals 26. Or if you need to actually plug in and do it for yourself, then plug in and do it for yourself. So those 5 are pretty easy. Maybe the hardest one is if x equals 4, then you'd have to do 3 times 4 and then divided by 2 to figure out what y equals. So just like yesterday, no big deal. Okay, number 6, 7, and 8 on the warm-ups are substitution problems. So for number 6, y equals 3x, so I know what y is equal to. So if I find y over here, I can plug in 3x. For these ones, you're going to, even though they're level 1, for these ones, once you plug in, the teams are on the wrong side. So you're going to have to do a little scrambling and figure out, but then at the end, you have to figure out what y equals also. Same thing with this one. You know what y equals, so you can plug it in, but the teams are going to be on the wrong side. And then for number 8, is a level 2. So it's going to have that extra multiplication step. So we know y is exactly equal to 2x. So in the other one, when I plug in 2x for y, there's y. I know it's exactly equal to 2x. I'm going to plug in 2x for it, but I got to use the parentheses and also bring down the 2. Don't forget about the 2. It's not just 2x's, it's 2x's. Plus 6x equals 30. And from there, let's see if you can figure out what x is. And then when you figure out, let's say x was, I'm going to give the wrong answer, but let's say x was 4, then we would know, okay, then y is 8. But x doesn't equal 4. So that one's a level 2. So there's your warm-ups for today. Here's your homework for today. Okay, so now we're going to move on to substitution level 3. What's the difference between level 2 and level 3? Well, let's look at level 2 really quickly. They both have like this multiplication right here where you have to multiply by this number once you plug in. But look how short this equation right here is. It's just y equals 2x. When we look at level 3s, it's y equals 2x, but then there's this minus 7 also. So they're just going to make it a little bit longer. How does that change the problem? I'll show you right now once I find the eraser. Okay, so how does that change the problem? Let's see. Okay, so it looks a little bit more complicated, and it's like maybe a baby step more complicated. So I know y is equal to negative 2x minus 7. Those are the same thing. They have the same value. So over here, I'm going to take y out, and I'm going to plug in negative 2x minus 7. The rest of the equation, I'm going to do exactly the same. 4x plus 3 times negative 2x minus 7 equals negative 3. Now, remember, we have to do that multiplication step like we did in level 2. The only difference in level 3 is we have to multiply here and we have to multiply there. That's the only difference between today and yesterday. There's one extra thing. You remember you have to multiply everything in the parentheses? All right, so if we do that, then we have, let's see, we have 4x. And then we have positive 3 times negative 2x, so that's minus 6x. And we have positive 3 times negative 7 is minus 21, now equals negative 3. From here, we make our teams. I see 2x teams. I see a number team. I see a number team. Okay, I'm going to have to move this number over here and get plus 21. Okay, the two 4x minus 6x can combine. They're on the same side. That's negative 2x. Negative 2x, let's see. I'll bring the equal sign equals. -3 plus 21 is positive 18. I divide by -2. And I get x equals -9. Okay, -9. Okay. Now, plugging it in might be a little confusing. The problem's a little bit longer. But in my head, I go, okay, I know over here, x is -9. So -2 times -9 is positive 18 minus 7. Y is 11. So kind of a little bit longer. It's just that extra little this makes the problem that much longer. So it's just like yesterday, but we have to multiply by the first one, +3 times the first thing in the parentheses, and +3 times the second thing in the parentheses. So it makes the problem just one step a little bit harder, but it's the same thing as yesterday. All right, let's do number 2. All right, in this one, I know exactly what x is equal to. X is the same thing as -y minus 1. So over here, I'm going to find the x. There it is. And I'm going to plug in -y minus 1. But I'm going to put it in parentheses. And then I have to copy down everything else exactly the same. Okay, so -5 is still there. Then minus 9y equals 33. So my first step is this, you might throw you off. Don't let negatives throw you off. -5 times -y is positive, because there's two negatives, 5y. Okay, -5 times -1 is positive 5. So we have 5y plus 5. The rest of the equation stays the same. Minus 9y equals 33. So if it's a negative number out here, remember to multiply by a negative number. All right, at this point, we make our teams. I see a y, I see a y, I see a number team, I see a number team. Okay, so the 5's going to have to change sides and become -5. I'm going to make a line and now rewrite the problem. These two red guys are on the same team, so I don't have to change them. They can just combine. So 5y's minus 9y's is -4y's equals 33 minus 5 is 28. Okay, so my next step is I divide by -4. Y equals -7. Okay, I'm going to use that and say, okay, x, I'm going to go to the simpler equation. X is equal to negative whatever y is minus 1. So it's equal to negative, and y is -7. So it's like -7, which is +7, minus 1, which is just 6. So x equals 6. So when you plug in numbers and there's a negative in front, and you plug in a number and there's another negative, it's just going to switch it to a positive. So this negative number mixed with this negative number is going to turn -y into a +7. All right, so these are kind of tough. There's a lot of work to be done. Just by adding that one little extra step where you have to multiply by that extra number, it makes the problem kind of long. So here's the rest of the problems. If I have time, I'll do more videos where I can help you through some of these problems as well, but at least I'll get this video uploaded now. Anything longer than 10 minutes, and it takes a long time to download. So I'll get this one uploaded for you guys. See if you can do as many as you can. Make sure that if you're in period 5, you get all of these done during period 5 as well. And then if I see you guys next week, I need all the work done by Monday to get off the Monday homework invitees club. So other than that, get the work done. Work hard, no phones, enjoy your weekends, and I will see you guys on Monday. All right, I want to hear good reports that you guys were actually somewhat appropriate. So, good luck.